Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today I'm going to present a forecast on Link in terms of its valuation against Bitcoin, the Link Bitcoin pair in Satoshis, and what does the AI based forecast look for the pair from June of 2023 till January 2024 using data since November of 2017. And I have the three scenarios I will be covering is the base case scenario for this Link BTC pair. The second one is bullish case, and the third one is a bearish case forecast for this time period June 23 to January 24. So the data that I have used for making these AI based forecast is the monthly average satoshis or the price in terms of satoshis that one could get for trading one link to bit trading one link in terms of Bitcoin. So for example, if someone would swap one link token, what number of satoshis would that person receive in terms of time is what this chart is tracking. So for example, in January 2018, for swapping one link to in terms of Bitcoin, you would get 6,800 satoshis, whereas in the peak of, I wouldn't say before the bull run in August of 2020, the valuation of this link BTC pair was around 121,000 satoshis. So this exercise would help us determine if Link has done bottoming against Bitcoin, and what if not, what could be the theoretical floor for Link's bottom in terms of Bitcoin and not in terms of USD. Sorry about the noise. So let's get started. So the monthly average price is color coded and broken down in two cycles. This is the dividing line, January of 2019. Or everything before that is the prior cycle, and then since 2019 January till May of 2023 is the cycle number two. For the cycle number one, the color codes range from dark green to to light red, and the diverging color is like a barometer on or a thermometer scale. If green denotes undervaluation, whereas red denotes overvaluation. And the metric that I have used is z-score. That means how far is the current price away from the average price for a cycle in terms of standard deviation. So you can see that since January of 2019, with the color codes or the valuation went from undervalued territory up until March of 2020. It was kind of in the middle. If you follow the z-score over here, it was almost close to zero. And then since we had the DeFi, the decentralized finance boom in middle of 2020, in the peak of August of 2020, the peak z-score was 3.4, and the corresponding color code or the overvaluation was at its peak. Ever since that, in August of 2020, even in the bull market, this valuation has not been broken. This all-time high that Link had on its Bitcoin pair wasn't broken in the bull market that crypto witnessed in 2021. Although it had a small peak in May of 2021 with a corresponding z-score of 1.6, and the color code is fairly overvalued but not highly overvalued. And then since the bear market has started, the undervaluation territory was hit twice, once in May of 2022 and ever since February of 2023 or March of 2023. You could see that the z-score has been greater than negative 0.5, and that's how I define the comparative phase of the token to be in undervaluation or overvaluation territory. This is not financial advice. This is just looking at historical data. What is the proper floor for this pair? But if you observe it even more thoroughly, you can see that during the initial phases of this rally, of this not rally, the phases of the market cycles from January to May, the color code has been even dark green for that phase, and that is because the z-score was more than 1.2 or 1.3 greater than that magnitude in the phase of early phase of this market cycle in 2019. So this hasn't been achieved yet. That's why I have conducted this forecast using AI to see what could the pair's future hold in terms of its price action. So let's get started with the forecast for the month of June, and these are all forecasts of Link to BTC in terms of satoshis, and one satoshi is 100 million. So one Bitcoin is 100 million satoshis. So I just used this satoshi metric to simplify the decimal point, because if you convert all of it in Bitcoin terms, then all the values will have trailing three zeros after a decimal point, if not four. So to make it to a whole number, I have used satoshis as the base unit for this forecast, and then you can track that in terms of Bitcoin. What you would need to do is 23,000 would be 0.00023 valuation, and so on. So for June of 2020, so for May, first of all, the valuation at a monthly average in terms of satoshi was 24,000. Right now, if you check, it's somewhere less than 20,000. If you check the pair's current valuation. So in June, the forecast by this AI model, because this AI model had data till May of 2023, the last month close, complete month close. So it has forecasted at a base level. It has forecasted for June its monthly average satoshi is at 23,700, and for July the forecast is at 29,000 satoshis. For August it is 28,000 almost. For September it's a little over 28,000. For October it's a little over 29,000. For December it's 25,000. Sorry, for November it's 25,000. For December it's again 29,000, and for January 29,300. So this is the range for this for this pair is the higher point in base case scenario is at 29,000, whereas the lowest point is at 23,000. So this is the base case for the Link BTC pair in terms of satoshis. Coming out to the second scenario that I wanted to cover is what could happen if Link, let's say, rallied over Bitcoin in the coming days for some theoretical bullish news pertaining to Link, or let's say markets turn back to more and more favoring the risk assets. Then in that scenario, we would like to see what could be a theoretical ceiling for Link Bitcoin trading pair in terms of satoshis. And for June, I know it's kind of like a foregone conclusion for because it's almost the end of the month. The theoretical floor for this month, the theoretical ceiling for this month was around 27,000 satoshis. For July, it's at 34,600 satoshis. for August 32,000 satoshis, and these theoretical ceilings might help to see if and when if we get a rally, what could be what could be a zone where these rallies might get sold. And this is not financial advice, this is just use of data science to forecast what could be like the overvaluation peaks for any rally in future. For September, the theoretical ceiling is again at 31,500 almost. For October is 35,700. For November it's at 32,600. For December 35,000, and for January 35,500. So I believe the highest point or the range is from 35,700 satoshis to the lowest point is at 27,000 satoshis. That's the bullish case for LINK-BTC pair. The third scenario that I would like to cover is what is the theoretical floor if we get a scare, or if we get a bearish bias where either Bitcoin rallies more than Link for this trading pair. That could be a bearish scenario, or if Bitcoin crashes a little but Link crashes a lot. So that's when these floor prices could help, valuations could help us determine if there is a further downside for Link, what is the downside for Link in terms of Bitcoin. And you wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't cover June because it's already over now, and this assumed that June had a recession in store. That was the assumption for this model. So for July, the range is 11,700 satoshis, and if you follow that, this level is pretty close to what the valuation was in April of 2019 in terms of its Bitcoin pair. Link was at almost 10,000 satoshis. So for July, that's the theoretical floor, and this might not be exactly, the timeline might not exactly coincide, because this assumes that there is a major bearish bias for the LINK-BTC pair. If that happens, let's say in the last quarter of 2023, when there is kind of like a major event for altcoins against Bitcoin, or if there is like a recession related or any macroeconomic outcome which doesn't reward riskier assets. So as Link is riskier than Bitcoin, these floor prices will only get realized if there is a major scare. And for August, let's say like the second month of any major news, the valuation forecasted is at 9,164 satoshis, which is fairly close to what Link had a average between sorry, not average between, the range between December and January of December 2018 to January of 2019. So for August, the valuation is around 9,000. For September it's 8,500. For October it's 12,800. For November it's 9,700. For December it's still 12,100, and for January it's 12,500. So the range in an extreme bearish scenario is the high is 12,800 and the lows are around 8,500. So these are all the forecasts pertaining to the LINK-BTC pair in terms of satoshis. If you like the content, please give us a thumbs up, and also check out similar trading pairs that I have created on the channel, one related to BNB BTC, the other related to ETH and BTC. And also look out for more content by subscribing to our channel, and I hope to see you again in the future. Bye bye.